So we are live here. A fight against Incredible. He is general of my kingdom. We both don't have any alliance tag, so we can have an equal battle. Yeah, start. I'm ready. Come. Yeah. So first of all, I will target the Ethelflaed because Ethelflaed is the debuffer. So you have to target the Ethelflaed first. And let me retreat this. So he will be coming after this. Okay, he is not coming after this. Ah, let me use some different tastes for Incredible. First of all, I just want to hit the Ethelflaed, but yes, I'll be hitting other troops also. This is a kind of Sunset Canyon. We do need to look after for the hospital bills also, because right now I have taken 2 fights and hospital is about to get full. Okay, let me hit this. Ethelflaed is a debuffer, so you have to kill the Ethelflaed with the priority. Don't let Ethelflaed be on the map because it will give you a debuff, a solid debuff. Meanwhile, I'll be killing the Rameses also. So Rameses is gone. Wait, don't go. We have to fight. Do I get the report? No, I didn't get the report yet. So this is good. Okay, he's done now. It seems he's done. So there are old reports also with Incredible and with Rihanna. So first of all, Rihanna, I want to see uh, with Rihanna. I used Puckle with Flavius. Rihanna didn't had any alliance. I had the alliance tag with my king title. So that's why I took 1 versus 3, and you can see Puckle with Flavius was better on Rihanna. Ethelflaed and Cao. Mm, 2 museum buffs were there, so it was good fight indeed. Then Guan and Alex, a most popular pair, did pretty good. Alex is maxed out. Guan is about to getting maxed, so this was a good pair. If Rihanna had the alliance buff, then it would be much better result in term of power loss. And here you can see Richard and Martel Here I got some negative trade. Two museum buffs were there, and 5512. So this was the battle with Diana. And if we see with Incredible, this is with four troops, five versus four. I sent my four troops. Incredible sent his five troops. So Bertrand and Alexander Nevsky, the trade was not good against Ramesses and Nebu. Both people have the maxed out commanders. Here against Ethelred and YSG, the trade is almost equal, but it is negative for me. Sun Tzu and Julius Caesar, again negative trade for me. Then we had Guan and Leonidas. Guan is maxed out. Leonidas 5511. So it was again a negative trade. And here Martel and Frederick. Uh, this was very bad because Martel is infantry commander and Bertrand is a cavalry commander. So this was the advantage thing. And the second thing is two museum buffs were there. So this was the thing which make a very big negative trade. But on the other hand, let's see Pakal and Flavius. This was very bad because archers gave a way more damage to Pakal. This is some equal trade. Then it is slightly negative. In terms of hospital bills, if you see in terms of hospital bills, so 20,000 and 12,000, 4,000 and 10,000. So more units were in the hospital, but the thing is, I am T5, he is T4, and with we are testing T4 against T5 also. So you have to look for the power difference. This is the major deciding factor. So you have to decide with this a negative or a positive. This was a good battle. Then here, okay, only 15,000 units remaining. That's why this big negative you can see. Guan. So Guan gave better result. If you see, my Flavivus is only 4 to 4. Fourth skill is not unlocked at that time. Few minutes ago, 18 minutes ago. This is Guan versus Leonidas. A positive trade. Again a positive trade. Again a positive trade. Again a positive trade. Here it has a negative trade. Charles Martel and Frederick worked pretty well for Incredible. And this was the last battle we had 15 minutes ago. This was a good trade, almost equal. Here, his Guan and Leonidas did a great damage. This is almost equal, and here the power difference is okay. You can see both infantry commanders fought, and both had the museum buff. Infantry attack is very high to Incredible just because of the relic. 25% attack both commanders had. Mm, Counter attack damage 31% and 44% in this report. So let me see these reports which held a few minutes ago. This is 6 minutes ago. Why? Let me see this. So this was the report with Bertrand, a positive trade. Here I got negative trade. Guan does a great damage to calves. Equal trades against Sun Tzu. This is a swarm. This is a swarm. And yeah, you can see archers, they are just They are just got double damage from the caps. And infantry, yes, infantry got upper hand on the caps. Second report is against Guan. 5 versus 4 battles we had. You can see the power difference, it's almost double. And if you see the severely wounded, he had 20,000, I had 5,000 approx. So unit difference is different thing, but you have to look at the power difference when you see the trades. So Guan and Leonidas outperformed, but yeah, they underperformed against the maxed Guan. You can see here. This was the maxed Guan versus 5-1-4-2 Guan, 5-5-3-1 Leonidas. So infantry attack was high, infantry defense was high, and infantry health. So I used to focus on the health. That's why my Guan and Leonidas has more health. It didn't work well. Then we see against archers, they did pretty well. If you see the severely wounded, only 2,000 versus 10,000. So hospital bills is more, chances of getting dead is more. That's why you saw that we retreated in the end. And here also you can see. So one did a good job. Now two more reports. This one is with Richard and Martel. 15k, 10k, good. So Guan, yeah, this is the modern world, the season of conquest, a time when you have to use damaging commanders with AoE. So then only you can have upper hand. You can see here we have way more difference in the power just because of the AoE. So you should have area of effect AoE commander with high damage. Otherwise, your best pair with the high counter attack damage and other things will not work properly. This is good. So this pair did decent against the archers, Ramesses and Nebu. The pair is max, Ramesses and Nebu. And last report, this is of Pakal and Flavius. I just leveled up Flavius to unlock the fourth skill. This is on one only. So you can see the difference. Infantry attack only 6% difference, but sorry, infantry attack only 6% difference. Infantry defense, I have way more defense, I have way more health. Infantry health 54 against 116. So this is the thing you should always consider in fighting. Let's see the report. So power difference is high. You can see I almost lost uh, approx 3 times than him, but number of units is equal, and just archers are opposite to infantry. So you always should look for what you are targeting. Here Ethelflaed and YSG did good. YSG is maxed out. Yeah, both have the buffs, uh, museum buffs. Guan did the skill damage. This is the skill damage from Guan. So it seems like he targeted my Pakal. Every commander is hitting the Pakal only. Bertrand is not getting targeted this time. This is only Guan who killed that many with the AoE. So this is it. That's how we had the battle. Hospital is it's empty right now. Not full. I just consider this empty because when I see more than 330, 340,000 in hospital, then I can say, yeah, it is now getting filled. 230,000 is not a big deal. As I join the alliance, the 6 days time period will be reduced of healing. And here, if I see, so this is the mighty governor killing rank. That's how we are proceeding in the kill points right now. So guys, that is the thing. I just used 4 pairs, and always use maxed out commanders in the field with the proper equipment and talent tree. You always should focus on the talent tree because talent tree and equipment is the key. As you can see in the battles, Incredible is using Ethelfred and YSG. Everyone has Ethelfred and YSG. But why his Ethelfred and YSG working good? Because he has good talent tree with decent equipments. So you should focus on this. See, Sun Tzu and Julius Caesar. He is using Sun Tzu and Julius Caesar and is still getting good results. Why? Because he has good talent tree. Nobody is using Julius Caesar in these days, but you have to use it. Damage 10%, march speed 10%, and this is 4553 Julius Caesar. It should be like 5515. Then Julius Caesar is good, and you should use Julius Caesar as a primary commander if you want to use, because Julius Caesar has a capability of 30% increased damage. Here is 24. If he maxed out, then 30% increased damage. So that 30% increased damage is better if you have him as primary, and then the secondary commander uh, give the skill damage. So Julius Caesar as secondary is not that effective. I also used Julius Caesar in past, but I just quit using Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar is good. Damage bonus 30% is the key. You should have him as a primary commander. Many commanders do the same, like Charles Martel. Charles Martel gave damage bonus 30%, so you have to use Charles Martel as a primary commander, not as a secondary commander, if you want to deal skill damage. If you are not interested in the skill damage, like I am using Richard and Martel, they don't give a skill damage, so it doesn't matter. I use Charles Martel as a primary or Richard as primary. But when I want to use Herald or someone else with Charles Martel, then definitely I will put the skill dealer as a secondary to the damage bonus giver. Damage bonus giver is primary. It should be primary. Like Charles Martin giving the bonus damage, and Julius Caesar is giving the bonus damage, 30% bonus damage. So you should put that commander as a primary. Or if you have both commander as a skill dealer, then you should put the skill damage commander as a primary, because when you put the skill damage commander as primary, then you have the skill tree, and in skill tree you have this clarity. After using an active skill, increase skill damage by 6% for the next 6 seconds. This is the key why XY and Nevsky is rocking, why we put YG as a secondary commander to Nebuchadnezzar, because Nebuchadnezzar will give 6% more enhanced skill damage boost to YSG, and YSG will cast 1700 skill damage. So these are the small things you have to consider while battling with people, while battling in KVK. People used to put, where is the commander? The cavalry commander. Yeah, people used to put Chandragupta Maurya as a secondary to William or someone else like that. You should not. You should not do that, because Chandragupta Maurya is a skill tree commander, and in skill tree, as I told you, that it has clarity. So always use such commander which don't deal skill damage. See, damage bonus is 40%. I talked about 30% in Julius Caesar, in Charles Martel, but Chandragupta Maurya deals 40% increased damage for 3 seconds. So you have to use such commander as a primary, so the secondary commander can get the advantage. So Chandragupta Maurya is primary, then you have to use um, Nevsky as a secondary, Khan as a secondary, or any skilled damage dealing commander you can use as a secondary, because this 30% increased damage and the skill tree advantage should be as the primary, and the damage dealer should be as secondary. So this is the thing. We are playing the mightiest governor kill event, and just some testing work there. I spun 5 times and my uh, CPU is not unlocked yet, so maybe I will unlock CPU soon. 9 heads here. So I'm not hyped about CPU. Yeah, he is good commander. He has great stats, infantry health, and reducing the enemy's health, and etc. etc. This is good, but I'm not hyped because uh, still people are using and testing CPO where you can use him efficiently. Someone I learned from the Discord, I just can't remember exactly. He's using CPO with the Guan, and I heard from someone else he's using Churjanyang and CPO. So people are still confused. CPO is not a universal pair like we have Attila Takeda, like we have Nevsky and XY and Nevsky, like we have in Garrison Zenobia and YSS, Amanitor and Artemisia. So CPO Africans don't have such combo like we have Pakal and Herald. So people still are testing those commanders and they are still confused where to use the CPO. So right now I'm not hyped about CPO. Yeah, it has good stats and every legendary commander has utility. Even if you have Mulan, if you have Muhammad, they have utility. If you have Seondeok, it also have utility. If you see the skill of Seondeok, siege unit defense and health 30% when gathering from resource point. This is a trap. You can set a trap in KVK. Just send T5 units together, and when the farm killer Cow with Attila or someone else come to attack your farmer, the farmer will not die. So every legendary commander has a utility, but you should have focus where you want to put your universals, or in which mightiest governor you have to compete to get the universal. So guys, I hope you like the information. If you like the information, press the like button, subscribe the channel, press the bell icon, so whenever I start a live stream or I put a new video, you will get the notification. See you guys. Happy gaming. Stay safe.